The Islamabad Memorandum. Good day. Here's the Middle East breakthrough. A massive, unexpected shift in global geopolitics. A grueling 15-week military conflict that pushed the US and Iran to the brink of all-out war is now on pause. Following a flurry of high-stakes, digital diplomacy over the weekend, President Donald Trump and Tehran have virtually signed a sweeping new framework. The Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding. The immediate ripple effects? Global stock markets are surging, and oil prices are plummeting. The diplomacy. Pakistan and Qatar's efforts. While the digital signatures were finalized by Washington and Tehran, sources confirm this deal would have been entirely impossible without a masterclass in mediation by Pakistan and Qatar. Behind the scenes, Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, alongside Field Marshal Asim Munir, turned the capital city of Islamabad into a literal diplomatic engine. They hosted exhausting, marathon negotiation rounds at the Serena Hotel, shuttling back and forth through intense sessions of indirect and direct talks to find a common text. Meanwhile, Qatar operated as the critical financial and logistical backbone. Qatari diplomats ran parallel preparatory tracks in Doha, utilizing their unique backchannels to keep both sides talking when negotiations threatened to collapse over the scope of sanctions relief. Together, Islamabad and Doha bridged a massive gap of absolute distrust, providing the safe political space needed to lock down the 10-point framework. The mechanics of the deal. So what does this Islamabad Memorandum actually do? Here is what we know. First, it establishes an immediate termination of military operations on all fronts, freezing the active conflict. Second, the critical global energy artery, the Strait of Hormuz, is reopening. President Trump declared it will be fully open and toll-free, though Iranian officials maintain they will negotiate standard maritime transit fees. Third, the crippling U.S. naval blockade on Iranian ports is being dismantled, allowing commercial oil to flow once again. And fourth, in exchange, Iran receives staggering economic relief, including a multi-billion-dollar stabilization fund, and the phased release of roughly $25 billion in frozen central bank assets. The road ahead and looking to Switzerland. Make no mistake. Analysts warn this is not a permanent peace treaty just yet. It is a highly fragile, 60-day diplomatic buffer. The most explosive issues, including the total dismantlement of Iran's underground nuclear enrichment facilities, have been kicked down the road to technical committees. President Trump has already warned that if a strict nuclear accord isn't reached in the next 2 months, military options are right back on the table. The full text of the agreement will come out Friday, June 19, 2026. That is when U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance and Iranian Parliamentary Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf are scheduled to meet face-to-face for the official, physical signing ceremony at the Buggenstock Resort in Switzerland. Thank you for listening. This is AR World News, saying always be safe and keep doing what is right and good toward all.